Ladies and gentlemen, this is the new BMW 7 Series. It's the flagship of the brand BMW and the best BMW 7 Series we've ever built. There is no other limousine in the luxury segment like the BMW 7 Series. On the one hand, it combines elegance, comfort and luxury. On the other hand, efficiency, dynamics and driving pleasure. For us, true luxury makes no compromise. In this spirit, the new BMW 7 Series stands as proof of the fact that efficiency and luxury are no longer opponents, and equally so that the highest safety and comfort unites with BMW driving pleasure. My colleagues will now provide you with more details about the new BMW 7 Series.
The BMW 7 Series is the perfect embodiment of BMW dynamics in its most elegant expression. We look for ways to inspire and create a satisfying experience for our customers. For the exterior character, descriptions such as a natural presence, an assertive sportiness, and a precise elegance were guiding our creative minds. The most visible feature of the BMW 7 Series are the optional and exclusive full LED headlights. The light now always shines in rings, regardless whether the daytime light or the low beam is turned on. Thanks to the ring's width, the headlights always provide a clearly recognizable BMW identity statement even when turned off. The front of the BMW 7 Series continues to be dominated by the large upright kidney grille. The new wider frame with the 9 precise vertical bars creates a greater presence for the kidney grille opening. The contour below the headlights draws downwards in an angle that points to the lower edge of the kidney grille. As a result, the kidney grille appears to push more decisively towards the road and make the whole front look lower. The large lower air inlet consists of 3 visually distinct sections, left, right and middle. These sections are defined by precise contours around the outer areas as well as silver blades within. They direct the focus outward to the wheels and make the vehicle appear wider and more athletic. The typical BMW proportions, such as the long wheelbase and engine hood, as well as the setback greenhouse, give the silhouette of the BMW 7 Series a dynamic and sporting appearance. The rear view of the BMW 7 Series imparts a look of confident sporting flair. Modifications to the rear mainly affect the lower section. The reflectors sport a flatter look, being positioned slightly higher than before. The 7 Series creates a particular emphasis as the flagship.
Inviting modernity combined with clever functionality were key themes we kept in mind when we redesigned the interior of the current 7 Series. The cockpit of the vehicle has a clear and logical arrangement with controls towards the driver. Regarding infotainment features, the new BMW 7 Series again fulfills its role as a technology leader. Revisions of the entire display system make these components look even more precise and upscale. The new BMW 7 Series introduces an accent trim which underscores the horizontal theme of the door design as well as the overall elegance of the interior. Overall flowing forms impart an air of precision and elegance in the area around the center stack and center console. The design of the exclusive optional Bang & Olufsen high-end audio equipment sets it apart from the standard equipment offering. The most striking characteristic is the extendable center speaker on the dashboard. When the audio system is turned off, it vanishes almost completely into the dashboard. The other speakers are positioned in the mirror triangle, the doors and the rear shelf. The optional rear seat entertainment system has been completely revised to look even more upscale. The screens now float off the back of the front seats. A generous galvanic frame surrounds the display, introducing a note of elegance to this feature. Setup and design give the screen a very high-end and airy appearance.
As an interface designer, usability is an important measure, but also the different emotions people experience while driving in their car should be considered. Sometimes you have a sporty attitude towards driving and you want to enjoy the performance your BMW can deliver. Sometimes you have other things on your mind and you prefer a more comfortable or economical way of driving performance. To us, the logical but emotionally driven next step was to incorporate these different aspects also into the design of the user interfaces and displays. The highlight of the new BMW 7 Series is a multifunctional information display. It builds on the idea of the black panel screen, expanding the black surface with entirely new display options. The newly designed display of the instrument cluster allows for visual distinction of the different driving modes: Comfort, Eco Pro and Sport. With these different modes, we can now address the different emotions of the driver. For the Eco Pro mode, the instrument cluster is blue. In the event that the driver steps on the accelerator with too much force, the entire instrument cluster turns grey, thus calling the driver's attention to the avoidable excess fuel consumption. In the Sport mode, the instrument cluster is orange and has a very purist look, reminding the close observer of the appearance of instrument graphics in true racing cars. The speedometer presents the speed digitally as a central digit, while the rev counter inside shows the chosen gear in case that the transmission is handled manually via the pedals. The revised display graphics take the aesthetics of the new instrument cluster to the central information display. Content is now presented in an upscale, more three-dimensional look, while information is mostly visualized as customary. This innovation makes the BMW 7 Series the first vehicle with a three-dimensional software.
As you see, with the new BMW 7 Series, we are about to continue the success story and build a car that will set a new benchmark in the luxury segment. You're invited to experience how we focus on details to exceed the expectations of one special person: you.